It's been half a day.
Maybe scared of the priest.
We leave!
Lord!
Look.
Lord!
What?
Lord!
Oh, shit. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we want to watch The Last Kingdom Season 3 Episode 5. Alright, we are at the mid-season and I feel like there might something big might happen here. As I mentioned before, you know, they kind of did that with last season where they split it into two almost. It felt like two mini seasons with two completely different, you know, arcs, you know. And so I kind of feel like that could be happening here. Ethelwald just killed Ragnar, which is huge. Uhtred gave Skade to Heston as sort of a trade to keep what's her face alive. Yeah, there's some shit's gonna go down. It looks like they were real close to going to battle with. Yes, they're real close to going to battle. I think a battle's going to happen in this one. I think the battle between Alfred and I guess what is now going to be Canute and Bloodhair's guys, you know. Of course, everyone's probably going to wake up right away and find Ragnar dead. But he kind of made it look like the girl might have killed him. So might be... Him getting busted for doing this is going to be probably delayed a little bit. Although Canute knows. So someone knows. So I feel like it'll come out eventually. What's her name? Ethel Fled? Ethelred is the asshole husband. And Ethel Fled is the woman, right? So they kissed. In what looked like slightly more. Looked like there could be a little bit of a something between Uhtred and her. Although it's just barely hinted at so far. Although they do seem well suited. And then plus the son, Alfred's son kind of looked like he might be like playing the role that he's supposed to play about maybe marrying this new character's daughter who came in who's kind of a dick. And but he has men, and that's why Alfred's like, look, we can just need him, so we'll hook you up with his daughter. But they did also show his girlfriend / I guess his actual wife. I guess he married her, he keeps saying. And they had twin kids, and they abducted the kids and sent them off to a nunnery or something, and took her to a nunnery and hit the kids somewhere to be raised or whatever. Since they showed them, even if it was only for like a minute, I feel like they're going to crop back up, and probably in the latter half of the season, but maybe might get some development now. I definitely think some shit's going to go down with Ethelred now. He's kind of like, hopefully the right people die on the battlefield. I'm definitely talking about Alfred. He's kind of hateful. His right-hand man, who actually saved Ethelfled, you know, kind of had a teeny bit of a redeeming quality. You can see he's not fully on board with Ethelred anymore. He'd prefer that she took over Mercia. So anyway, we're in the middle of a lot of intrigue, and I do think some serious shit might happen in this episode. So let's go ahead and watch. Been dying to get to it. Like, subscribe, comment if you like full reactions. Link to my Patreons down below, and let's do it. Oh, they're gonna wake up right here. I think. They're gonna find him dead. I knew they'd start with this. Oh shit.
He's dead! Alfred!
Oh no, Brita.
Alfred's dead! The Saxon turn is no more! He's dead! Alfred is dead!
What?
Is this true? How did you hear this?
It's all over the country, they say. He's dead. Alfred shed his precious soul out of his arsehole.
No way.
The Saxon shit is gone! Ragnar! Ragnar?
Ho ho. Oh my god.
Take it. Close your hand. Ragnar, close your hand and take this.
It's the old tradition.
Ragnar, take it. No! No! No!
They really feel strongly about that. Canute's like, I can't fucking believe you did that. It was his goddamn suggestion.
Who did this? This whore.
I will ask.
No fingerprints.
Ragnar, the only man amongst you is dead! Who did this? Cowards! All of you! You had to kill him while he was sleeping!
Brida, it was this woman.
Why would she kill him? How?
Maybe it was you who killed him. Her husband was plowing another field, so the crazy bitch killed them both.
Wow.
Nothing has changed.
Everything has changed.
We go on.
You have no leader.
Then I shall lead. With blood hair. We will bury Ragnar, and we will march.
Unreal. He's right there. She doesn't suspect.
Though I did not know him well, he was a good man. A brave warrior.
What was that look?
It is who you are. A man who instills trust.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I would like you to kiss me.
Then
Begin with a kiss and see where it leads. If you would rather not.
Something I would enjoy and then regret. Lady Nerik, you chose someone you could not be with, and I am the same. I would not see you hurt again.
He would have to know. He would need to know.
Skate would know. She would see everything I care for destroyed.
I would say it is impossible for you to recover her. To fight Heston's army, you will need an army.
Then here.
Yeah, what is all this about Alfred being dead?
I will tell the king of Heston's attempt to kill me. By attacking me, he has made himself an enemy of Wessex. Come with me. My father will forgive you, and you will lead his men against
I
Beamfliot.
do not want his forgiveness.
Then use his army, use his men, and recover Skade. I offer you a way to end this curse.
Come with her to see Alfred, and what's this rumor of Alfred dying? Greatly exaggerated.
The country is rife with word of my death, I am told.
So what a fright you shall be to the Danes.
Is he well enough to get on a horse this time? She's such a great character, too. His crazy wife.
Stiapa, when you are ready.
Yes, Lord. We march! Men of Wessex!
I am now looking forward to Uhtred and Alfred seeing each other again. I thought they liked to burn their dead.
Leave us.
She's gonna hate Uhtred more after this, I bet.
For Ragnar to die without his sword means the battle can't be won.
They're your men now. You must convince them otherwise.
I won't prevent any man from returning north. They have no leader.
We can lead. You and I.
This morning you claimed that you would lead with Bloodhair, now you choose me.
I do not wish to abet Bloodhair.
Without Ragnar, we shall become separate tribes. It was either you or Bloodhair who killed Ragnar.
Rita, you cannot accept that his last night was spent with a whore and that she killed him. Ragnar did not appreciate nor deserve your love.
It was him who did it, really. I mean, he's the one that talked Ethelwald into doing it, sort of. Wow.
The gods are with us. We have swords in hand and a battle ahead of us. Lands to be won, silver to be shared, and Saxons to kill.
They're gonna lose. Oh, and Uhtred has to find out somehow.
Fetch Uhtred. Tell him we have a guest.
Is that Brita? Yeah, wow. He's gonna find out.
Something has happened.
You left him.
Ragnar.
He had waited years for you to come home, and within a matter of days you were gone. You should have left the Saxon bitch to die.
Where is he? I will go to him.
He's dead! Ragnar is dead! He doesn't feast in Valhalla. Instead, he lies under a pile of stones at a lake near Loidis. There was no honor in his death. None. He will spend eternity in the cold of Niflheim because of you, Uhtred of Bebop. You chose her.
The cold of Niflheim.
You chose Alfred. I should kill you. But I want you to live with the pain of his death. He was your brother.
Wow.
My brother is dead. God, it is her skate and her curse.
Could it not be just life? Death comes to us all.
It is her. She must be recovered. We go to Alfred and to Ethelred.
We do?
And we beg for an army.
So he's gonna fucking goddamn superstition. Pisses me off. Wait till he finds out Ethelwald did it. He is going to find that out, I bet. Eventually. Maybe not for 2 seasons.
He would have me send you to him. Bloodhair.
It is I who choose who I sit with.
Whether it is given or taken, I get what I want.
You may take my body, but you will not have my power.
I have 1,000 men. That is power enough.
The man I choose, he will benefit greatly from Alfred's death. But I will have to give myself to that man, and only when it is earned. Uhtred will come for me, and if you are to take his place, then you must first kill him. And then I am yours.
She is something else. She's got all these superstitious guys jumping through all these hoops. For
Spears to the walls!
now she's got Heston has to kill Uhtred. Oh god, now we gotta go through another one of these Alfred Uhtred standoffs.
I ought to kill you where you stand.
You could try, my friend. I'm here to see the king.
You ride with outlaws, my dear.
He's an outlaw of Wessex, not Mercia. We're here to see my father.
What is it that you have to say to the king that you cannot say to your husband?
I wish to speak of treachery and traitors. The Dane Heston did attack the nunnery at Winchellcombe. It was his purpose to kill me.
Heston claims to be a friend to Alfred. He's not.
My father cannot suspect my husband is the traitor.
We should kill your husband and be done with it.
We'll kill him tomorrow.
You may enter the hall, lady. The outlaws do not.
Then I choose to remain here with the outlaws.
As you wish.
What if I need to piss?
Then take out your cock.
And if you mistake it for a weapon, what then?
Stay up.
If Uhtred is no longer with the Danes, that it won't matter. But should he realign himself with Alfred or Edward, that is another.
What has occurred to bring Uhtred from one side to the other?
He is Uhtred.
Who called him from north to south? My wife?
How, Lord?
Why? Why did she call him to her aid? What does she know? She knew of the danger posed by me.
What may I suggest we first establish what business Uhtred has with her father?
I want all of my men at the ready. If she is here to accuse me, to discredit me, we must be ready.
I don't think she's going to.
What is an approximation to a witting? It's almost a witting, but not quite.
Must be without the king.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna put himself in charge of the approximation to the Witten.
I'm here to speak for the king.
Danes are near. Heston is with them. His army is allied with them.
But it was Heston who first advised the king that the Danes were marching south.
Heston also advised the king. This Dane army included yourself, Uhtred Ragnarsson.
It does not, father.
He rode to Mercia to kill me. Uhtred saved me.
How is it that Uhtred knew of this danger?
An interesting question, Lord.
An irrelevant question.
Uhtred made a plan with this Dane, this Heston, to save you, to gain your trust, gain entry to this estate.
No.
Should have expected nothing different.
Uhtred has risked everything
That
for
is
me.
what he wants you to believe, I'm sure.
Seems a rather grand strategy, Lord Ethelred. And for what?
He is here, among us.
And under guard.
Then let us get to the truth of the matter.
Jesus Christ.
Let us hear
Here we go.
why Uhtred is here.
Just say I swore to protect Ethelflaed. She sent a message to me. Fucking say she sent Bianca up to talk to me and I left them.
I wish to speak to you alone.
These men are my friends and allies. I have nothing to hide.
Alfred's your prick.
It was Heston's intention to kidnap her. If that could not be done, he would have killed her. And you claim that he too is your ally.
I have never made that claim. I have listened to Heston, but I have never believed him fully.
That you are here with Ethelflaed is the only reason you are alive. Tell us all what it is you want. You always want something.
1,000 men, and I will give you Beamfleot.
I do not need Beamfleot.
I will defeat Heston. I will prevent him from joining with the Earls Knut and Bloodhair.
Not forgetting the Earl Ragnar.
My brother is dead, Lord. That is to your advantage. With Heston defeated and Ragnar gone, the Danes will have half the army and no leader. To prevent a great war, you must attack Heston.
That seems viable, Lord.
Heston sits inside a fortress. 1,000 men could die upon its walls easily.
We devise a plan.
Why? What is at stake for Uhtred Ragnarsson?
Do you require the detail?
You seek vengeance.
I do.
You are free to leave when you are ready and rested. You remain an outlaw of Wessex.
All right.
I would like to give him hope, Father. Half the number of men he asked for, or more. But only if it were to bring a peace, till the spring at least. My father's sickness has cast a shadow. I'm not yet ready to bring light. I fear a great battle now would have only one outcome. Defeat. But if we were able to weaken the Danes, as Uhtred has suggested...
We need to hear more of his plan. You have the wisdom of a king. Should I bring him to you, Uhtred? We could all at least listen. He does plan well.
Yes, do that. You are going to fetch him now?
Yes, Lord.
I should meet him privately. Where?
Thinking on it, Lord, may I suggest you meet him in clear sight, as though nothing is secret nor hidden.
Ah, very clever.
She shames me with every breath that she continues to take.
There are more pressing matters, Lord.
You continue to defend her, Aldhelm.
My concern is Mercia and Ethelred.
Who does Edward imagine himself to be?
Ethelred, man, is such a prick.
My sister, the outlaw.
You grow by the day, Edward.
He grows wiser.
Slowly.
If you would excuse me.
What's his beef with him?
Edward is here because he has something to say, to ask. For the sake of appearances, you should all try to behave as if you're completely disinterested.
How many men does Heston have?
Maybe as many as 1,000.
I wish to understand why you believe you can defeat him when it appears impossible.
I will use this hatred of me to draw him out. Heston will not be able to resist the opportunity of killing me. On open ground, with an army, we will have a chance.
Men will still die.
It is war. But as I said to the king, defeating Heston could well prevent a greater war.
It's a plan that can work, but Uhtred will need men.
There's a thick forest surrounding Beamfleot, a good place to hide an army.
Yes, Lord.
Then you shall have them.
Is that a promise you can keep, Lord?
It is, or I can never be called king. Set a day for the attack, and I will be there. Draw Heston out of the fort. Our army will be hidden in the woods waiting. You have my word. I swear.
Does he? Oh, shit. This all hinges on him really being able to do this. Are they going to have to go draw Heston out without really knowing whether Edward's got the people there or not? Or are they going to be able to confirm, okay, you're here? Okay, let's do it.
If he denies you, leave time to ask him again and again.
To beg.
If needed, yes.
I like seeing them together, brother and sister. We haven't really seen them interact with each other much.
Come. Sit. May I say, you did not appear concerned nor surprised, Lord, at Heston's attempt to kill your wife.
Does my reaction now meet with your approval?
It does. Thank you.
I assure you that I will not rest
until I find the truth of what happened. And those responsible shall pay with their lives.
Heston, for one, is directly responsible for the attack. Why do you not seek to punish him?
Because I am required here.
My father, too, will seek retribution and justice, I am sure.
Should he live that long? I pray that he does.
All right, let's get in a knife fight.
I found my appetite after all.
Alfred is dead, and I sit opposite a vision of beauty.
I belong to another. He will come.
Soon, I hope. And like this hair, will fall by my arrows.
And then he will avenge me, Lord. All of me.
All that matters is that I gave my word.
Lord, I was there with the Lady Ethelfled, Finnan.
Father, it is a worthy plan. I gave my word to
What you
Uhtred.
gave was not yours to give.
Alfred, you're such a dick.
Inform Uhtred that Edward has withdrawn his support.
But I have not.
Lord Uhtred has already left camp.
Then send a messenger.
Lord King, Heston is our enemy now. Attacking him is to our advantage.
a
It's to
messenger.
my advantage. I beg you to listen to me. If Heston is allowed to join Canute and Bloodhair, there will be a great battle. I'm not ready for such a battle, nor what will follow. I'm not a king. Not yet. And I fear the aftermath of a great battle will be a challenge too far.
That's very smart.
You can defeat 1/3 of a great
Put it that
army.
way.
We would not be marching to Beamfleot in support of Uhtred, but to protect the kingdom and to delay a greater battle and give me time.
He's really putting it in a way Alfred will hear, I think.
You should have approached me.
But okay.
But you speak the truth. You are not yet ready, far from it. You gave your word without the means nor ability to keep it. Perhaps you will never be ready. Leave me. Father, I said leave me.
Oh, shit. It looked good for a minute there. I like his kids now. I'm starting to
Is
like
it possible
Edward
to be both
and...
proud and feverish with anger?
Yes, there you go.
He is his father's son, of that I have no doubt. He can become a man to follow, Lord, given the opportunity.
Gather your weapons!
The problem is they need Uhtred.
We march, Lord, to Beamfleot.
Yeah! Alfred's gonna go?
I will manage.
I'm surprised Alfred... I thought Alfred was not gonna go, but I guess he will.
God willing, this will be the last of both Alfred and Edward. You disagree, Aldhelm?
They know my God, Lord. The Danes do not.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Oh, he's shaking.
Are you not going with them, my dear?
My place is in Mercia, Lord.
He's gonna try to kill her again. Maybe.
You are a lucky man. You will go back to Heston and tell him exactly what you have seen here. Agreed?
Yes. Uhtred has finally arrived to claim you, as she said he would.
With how many men?
Not more than 30.
30 men is nothing.
He's no longer a lord. He has no men, no silver, no land.
Then be sure to win me, Lord.
This is...
And be sure to give me prisoners. I have not seen a man beg for mercy for some time.
She's kind of like... I can't tell if she's sort of working with Uhtred in a way. Like she knows that this is clever.
The great Lord Uhtred and his army. Ready the archers and prepare every last man. The Dane Slayer shall die this very morning. Such a frightening sight.
You're a coward, Heston, hiding inside your fortress. When the priests of Ethelwich did rise, you fled. When Siegfried attacked Alfred, you fled. And at the nunnery once again, you fled.
I took your woman.
And as long as I live and breathe, she still is my woman. Fight me. I'll wait for you in the clearing there. Bring a guard and no more. Let us make the square and let the two of us fight.
That is what you want, Uhtred.
What I want is an end to this. What is most likely to happen is you will remain a coward, you will remain inside your fortress, songs will be sung about your cowardice. I shall pay for them to be written.
I am no coward, Dane Slayer! If death is what you want, then you shall have it!
Lord, the job is done.
I shall pay for them to be written. Oh my god, this show is so great. I still cannot convince one friend of mine to watch this motherfucking show. They're like, yeah. You don't know what you're missing, man.
It's been half a day.
Maybe you're scared of the priest.
We leave!
Lord!
Look.
Lord!
What?
Lord!
Oh shit.
Run!
Run.
2 lines!
Is Alfred's army like in the woods?
Shields up! Surround them! Give them no escape! And then we kill every last one of the bastards!
Oh my god, this is a very sketchy position. You know, Osford's in the middle. Yeah! Here we go. Wow, they had to put themselves right in the middle of all that, though.
We wait.
What, he's gonna let them get killed?
We give them no ground!
We've no ground to give, Lord.
Give up Uhtred, and the rest of you will live. All I want is the Daneslayer.
What you will get, Heston, is my sword up your hairy arse.
As you wish. You will die on your knees!
Lord, where's Alfred's army? Why are they waiting?
I want the head of Uhtred Ragnarsson!
Edward's gonna make it. Start.
Not one man is to live!
Turn the field red with Saxon blood and flesh!
Aston's like, what the fuck?
Lord, we hold our position.
Fuck you, Alfred.
I gave him my word.
We hold our position.
Fuck you, Alfred. Edward. Edward needs to say, fuck you, attack.
We cannot just stand by and watch them die.
What would Uhtred do? He would allow his enemies to destroy one another.
I gave him my word. Then what will you do, boy? You can either bleat or you can make a decision. What will you do?
Oh, there you go. He's giving him a chance. Nah, what the fuck? God damn this show. Fuck this show. Ay. I can't believe I'm fucking... They have a really good way of making me forget that it's about to end. They really do. I don't know what it is. What do you think it is they do? They just kind of ramp up the excitement and intensity, like in the last, maybe like they do it because it starts happening like in 10 minutes so that you're now fully absorbed. But I swear to God, there's no show I've watched that I've forgotten it's about to end more frequently than this show. Unbelievable. Man, that was crazy. Fuck. And now I really wanted to see. Well, look, at the end, that was the whole thing right there, you know. You wanted Edward to say, you know, fuck you, Alfred, you know, daddy, and yell attack or something and kind of get his men to go. But then there was a second where I'm going, well, he can't do that because Alfred's the king and Alfred's right there. You know, I mean, people aren't going to listen to Edward, you know, when the king's right there. But he just said to him, he goes, what will you do? Will you bleat or will you make a decision or whatever? So it seemed kind of like he's trying to make Edward take a stand, you know, and do something. Even if it's against Alfred's supposed thing. And what else did he say? He said, isn't this what Uhtred would do? Watch his enemies destroy themselves? Man, fuck. This show is so good. I don't know if I saw this or not, but it kind of looked like Osferth might have gotten killed or hit or fucked somehow. But maybe not. Maybe I'm it just happened so fast, and I thought that was him. It didn't look like he got killed. It looked like the dude smashed his shield down on top of him. So he could be very injured. It definitely looks like Skade does not give a shit. Like, for a minute, it looked like she really wanted to be, she really wanted to be with Uhtred. But now it kind of looks like she doesn't give a flying fuck who she's with, as long as she's with some Dane that's on top. And she's definitely found a clever way. I mean, for a woman, it's so interesting because it's like I think you could write interesting feminist essays about her character, because she's, for a woman in this time and in this place and in this situation, she's kind of found her way to sort of like, I don't know, Cleopatra her way. I don't know that Cleopatra, but like manipulate all these men by claiming to be this witch and having these powers, which she must know is kind of bullshit, because she probably has tried magic that doesn't. But all these people are so superstitious, she can just kind of draw pictures and throw herbs onto stuff and they're like, oh fuck, she's doing some magic, and then she can kind of scare these men out of being her, and then she can also kind of be like, well, be on the top, be with whoever seems to be on top, she can kind of go with them, because she's sitting there going, she didn't look like she. For a minute, it kind of looked like she, was maybe playing Heston, because she was getting Heston to sort of do exactly what Uhtred wanted, which was to use his pride to come after him. But now that they're all surrounded and about to be killed, and she has no idea that there's an army in the woods right there, she's just screaming, kill them all, so she doesn't seem to really care that much whether Uhtred lives or dies, as long as she's with the guy who's on top right now. So, pretty fucking wild. And then they didn't touch back really, but they didn't really touch base back with Canute and what's his name. There is this rumor running around that Alfred's dead. If Alfred appears, I mean, he should really almost, maybe that's part of this plan in a way, have Edward attack and all those people attack, have Alfred kind of hang back, because he's fucking sick anyway, he shouldn't really be fighting, and then on top of it, why not let the rumor continue that he's dead? Especially if Edward attacks, then they'll be like, oh, Edward attacked, we didn't see Alfred, so he must be dead. It'll confirm that suspicion, and then they can use that against them. They haven't said any of that, although it would not surprise me if that's kind of something they do, because you don't want Heston to survive having seen Alfred and then run up and go, Alfred's not dead, although, who knows what they're going to do. Really interesting at the end when he says, make a decision, or what did he say? I already forgot. Are you going to stand there bleeding like a thing, or are you going to make a decision? Yeah, it's a test. He's using it as some sort of a test of, can Edward make the decision? But it's kind of an unfair test, because you think, if the king's sitting there, you've got to defer to him. But I guess he's kind of saying, fuck it, make the decision, order the attack. But wow, totally fucking crazy. I thought more was going to happen. I did think, so that's episode 5, so we're halfway through now. I thought like maybe it would end a big arc, but it really didn't. It didn't end a big arc like it did, by no means. Because even now, if episode 6, let's say they defeat this third of the army, they're not gonna. I doubt that just means this whole thing with Bloodhair and Canute's gonna drag on for the rest of the season, I would suspect. But we did get a Alfred seeing Uhtred and not killing him right away, because he came with Ethelfled. So that's a good sign. That's a beginning of a smoothing over of their relationship. I mean, I feel like this whole show has just been Alfred and Uhtred coming together, going apart, coming together, going apart, coming together, going apart. Right now, they're really far apart. And so, if there's going to ever be like a coming together back between those two, you know, it'll happen, I suppose, as this season wraps up in the end. But, and it'll happen maybe as a result of him, you know, saving Ethelflaed or whatever. How many fucking seasons of the show are? This is 3. And there's only 5 seasons, I think. Which makes sense because he is supposed to die. We have 5 seasons. It's described as violent, gritty adventure. Indeed it is. Well, alright, cool. Like, subscribe, comment. If you like full reactions, link to my Patreon's down below. And we'll see you next time for the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.